Hey everybody, what's going on? Shane Simmons here from Crimson Media Group, and today we're going to be talking about search engine optimization and how you can actually get your dental practice to the top of the Google results. Let's get into the show. All right, so many of you who already know me and Crimson Media and kind of like what we do, you know that we are a big proponent of getting your website ranked on Google, because the matter of the fact is that more than 80% of people still go to an online Google search before they pick their doctor, their dentist, their chiropractor, whatever they may be looking for. They go to Google. And Facebook is really sexy right now, and there's all sorts of Instagram, and we do use those things, and those are great tools. But the thing that we're trying to get across is you don't want to discount Google and the effect that it can have. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Shane, I've already spent thousands of dollars to some company and they didn't give me any results, and they said they were doing this and that, but I just didn't see anything. And you're not alone when you say that, because a lot of the clients that we take on and we talk to, that's the same issue that they went through. And the reason I'm making this video is to explain the difference between someone or a company who does SEO versus an actual company that can actually rank your website in Google. Here's the difference. So when someone says they do SEO, a lot of times what they mean is that they're like, making sure you have some keywords in your website, and making sure your titles and things, your images are labeled properly with the alt text, and those are great, and that's like the foundation, but that's really just the beginning of what SEO is and how you rank your website. And the reason we've been so successful with ranking so many dentist websites number 1, number 2 in Google for really competitive search terms is we feed Google what it wants. And what Google wants is links pointing to your website from powerful sites that Google deems as really important and have a lot of traffic, on a monthly basis. And so I always tell people to think of it this way. Think of someone who is, at a party, and they are, people just really gravitate to this person for whatever reason. People think that they are funny, they're cool, whatever it may be. And then you have the other person at the party who's like, what the heck? What does that guy or girl have that that I don't have? And it's the same way with Google. So if a bunch of websites that are deemed as important websites to Google, and there are metrics that we can measure to determine what is an important site to Google and what it likes. If a website meets those metrics and it's talking about your dental practice's website for dental specific things, whether it be Invisalign dental implants or just like dentist in your city, and they're mentioning that and they're linking that text to your website, that tells Google to actually rank your site higher for those terms, because it must be super relevant if this site is linking to it. Does that make sense? That is what is going to differentiate people from just saying they're going to do SEO to your site and you don't actually get results, versus actually ranking the site and getting into number 1, number 2 of Google. And my clients will tell you that once you are ranking in the top for the right keywords, you are going to see more phone calls coming in. You're going to have more people filling out the forms online. Things start to pick up, and then once that starts to pick up, that's where other marketing platforms like Facebook retargeting and Google retargeting, whatever it may be, can really be effective, because you have more people coming to the site. But that's the biggest issue that I see is it's just misunderstood, and people think that SEO just doesn't work, and that's not the case. We can still feed Google what it wants, what it likes, and that's what we do here at Crimson Media. And there's some screenshots up here that you have probably seen in this video that prove what we do actually works. So that's a helpful tip to get your SEO game going correctly and actually get your website into the top of Google. So hope that helps. If you are interested in hearing about us and how we may be able to help you out, we'll walk you through what are the most competitive keywords in your market and how many people are searching for those, who's your top competition, and how you can, yeah, how you can actually, I don't know what that move was. Now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, that looks really stupid, but I'm gonna keep it in the video. How you can actually become the top 1, 2, 3 websites in your community and become that authoritative dental office. Because bottom line is, patients, when they see practices at the top of Google, they automatically assume that those are the best, even though they may not necessarily be the best clinical practice or friendliest practices or whatever. That's what the patient assumes, and so that's why the top of Google gets all of the love. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to reach out to us if you have any questions. Otherwise, we'll talk to you again in one of our next videos or articles that pops up here.